Everybody attention.
Please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Troy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Everybody stay standing, or we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag, the Christian flag, and the Bible. And if you don't know the pledges to the Christian flag and the Bible, you might learn them today. So start with the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Pledge to the Christian flag. I pledge allegiance to the Christian flag and to the Savior for whose kingdom it stands, one brotherhood, uniting all true Christians in service and in love. And for the Bible, just hold your hand out. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide its words in my heart, that I might not sin against God. Is that fun? Go ahead, Bailey. Go ahead. What's the matter? Oh, you won.
Yeah, I beat you.
What happened? What happened? It all kind of starts from nutrition, so that's really all I knew. So what I did, I went to my mom and I said, "Mom, I need some vegetables. I need some fruits and vegetables." Everybody know what fruits and vegetables does to you, right? All right, fruits and vegetables. Those are your vitamins. Those are your minerals. That's how we get stronger. That's what feeds our muscle. So. Anyways, I told my mom, I said, just make me a small can full of it. So after Mom, cooked my fruits and vegetables, I stood up and I grabbed the pan off the stove. Of course, after it was cool, and I rolled it up.
So the next I said, okay, well it says here in the magazine that I need to get more carbs. You guys know what carbs are? If anybody out there says French fries, I'm going to jump off this stage and run after you. You're pushing it. Carbs. You know, you got to get carbs into your body. What are carbs? Carbs are, it's not bad. Not all carbs are bad. You got to get those carbs into your system because it's that source of energy. That's what we need. We need carbs, preferably earlier in the morning. So anyways, so I knew, okay, well let's get a good amount of carbs into my body, so I have the energy to go to the gym and be able to do, more push-ups. So again, told my mom, let's build some carbs. Give me some energy. So there's my carbs, there's my vitamins, there's my minerals. Of course, we all know what protein is, right? Alright. Protein. It's meat, it's dairy, eggs, cheese, milk, chicken, all sorts of meat. Anyways, what protein does is protein helps us build our muscles. It not only helps build our muscles, but it helps recover damaged tissue, damaged muscles. Protein to me builds muscle, so I figured I need more protein than anything else. So naturally, I left it to the biggest one. So there we go. My vitamins, my minerals, my carbs, my proteins. So now I know that I'm on the right track, right? To becoming what? The world's strongest man, that's right. The world's strongest man is what I'm aiming for since I was 5 years old. I'm getting older. Now in 7th grade, I remember walking through class, I was running late. And I sneezed, and all of a sudden I went straight down to the floor on my face, and I didn't know what the problem was. I just knew I was in excruciating pain. And it was all in my back. My legs went numb, my toes went cold, and it was kind of during football season, so I didn't know what the problem was. So I kept, so I played football. I finished the football season. I ran funny, I ran slow, and couldn't figure it out. So at the end of football season, we went to the doctor and found out that I have a back condition called spinal stenosis. It's a degenerating disc disease where it just kind of, eats away at your back, and I was in so much pain. I didn't know what to do about it, and I would cry every night. I mean, my back hurt so bad, and all I wanted to do was become the world's strongest man. All I wanted to do was be the best that I could be in any sport or anything I did. Football, track, well, I did whatever it took. And I just kept, I did it anyways. And so, of course, as years go by, it just got worse and worse. And when the doctor looked at it and said, your back is messed up, brother. He says, have you seen your back? He says, you have 8 disc bulges, 5 disc degenerations, 3 herniated discs, 12 spinal cord contusions. I mean, just contusion is a bruise on the bone, all down my spine. And so, anyways, so he goes, you can't lift anything over 20 pounds over your head, ever. And I refused to believe it. But during that time, I had a full ride scholarship to William Jewell that was pulled from me because they got a hold of my medical records. So I thought, well, I'll go to the Marines. Marines turned me down. So I called the Army. The Army turned me down. And so I wasn't, you know, I was so mad, but I never lost the dream of becoming the world's strongest man. So anyway, so then I started training harder and harder and harder and harder because I wasn't going to accept that. I wasn't going to accept that it was on. So I started training. I started doing more stuff. You know, and not a day went by that I didn't pray to God to take this pain away from me. And, you know, and all I got was be patient. Be patient. Eventually it'll work. And that's exactly what I did. But I never lost my belief. So I started training harder. Started using my grip. Started doing stuff that I could do. So then I thought, let's go up a notch. Let's tear some metal. Anybody know whose license plate this is? Tearing metal. Anybody ever seen that before? So I'm getting stronger. I'm starting to figure this out. So now, I got a job as a personal trainer at Wilson's Fitness in Jefferson City, and I met a guy up there, and he says, you know, I've always been real strong on bench press. And he goes, man, you're strong. He goes, you ever thought about competing, doing some powerlifting stuff? I said, no, not really. He says, and I told him about my back. He goes, would you get off of it? He said, you hurt your back because you're weak. You got to train it. If you have bad form, I'll smack you in the back of the head or something. I'll get you going. I'll work on your form. I'll help you out. So I started training with him. And so as things got better, I started getting stronger. And, you know, I started realizing that my back doesn't hurt as bad as it ever did before. And you just got to train. You got to believe in yourself. So I went to a farm and found some horseshoes. All right. So I'm going to attempt to bend this horseshoe. I've done this a few times and I wasn't successful at it, but I'm going to go over here and try to give it a shot. But I need you guys to believe in me.
Now, who's the crazier of the two of you? Who's the crazier of the two of you? He said the Jew.
Wait. When you point like this, there's 3 points back at you. Now there's 4 points in.
What are you making her? Oh, a monkey climbing the tree for the bananas. Does that monkey ever reach those bananas? Never does. Wow. That'd be one hungry monkey.